That's just point blank period. The internet is fake. Just because it's second quarter don't mean that you can't start, baby. You girl, till the end of time. You got me saying buy you a million roses just to see your face glow. I love the fact that you... Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa, and if you're new here, hi. Today I'm going to be introducing a new segment called Mindset Mondays, where we basically talk about spirituality, getting closer with God, reinventing yourself, just becoming like a better version of yourself, and we're doing it together. So the first topic, if you read that title down below, is called Get Your Ish Together / Becoming a Better Version of Yourself. A lot of times we see the girls on TikTok and YouTube giving us their tips and tricks on how they reinvented themselves and became better versions of themselves and elevated their lives and different things like that. But I don't think a lot of the times they give us the cons. They give us the background of what they did to become a better version of themselves. Like sometimes, let's just be real. You get tired, you don't want to do it, you're not motivated to do it, different things like that. So on this channel, we will definitely be going into depth about it. I'm gonna be real as possible with y'all throughout this process, because y'all are seeing it firsthand. I'm going through it with y'all. We're going through this together. We're reinventing ourselves together, and sometimes that may come with days where I don't feel motivated to do it, days where I gotta force myself to get up and go and do my morning routine and do my night routine, and times where I just feel like I want to be lazy and sit on the couch and watch a movie or different things like that. But we're gonna push through that. I feel like the first 30 days are the hardest times when you're trying to reinvent yourself, because you're so used to your old self, you're so used to doing your old routine, that it's so easy to fall back into that trap of, staying stagnant and being in that lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? But we're gonna push through. We're gonna push through the first 30 days. I'm here with y'all. We're gonna go through this together, okay? Rule number 1, we have to remember that this is a marathon. This is not a race. So don't worry about who's behind you. Don't worry about who's in front of you. Don't worry about who didn't already touch the finish line. That don't matter. A lot of the times we look at people on social media that are quote unquote doing better than us and living the lifestyle that we want to live. And honestly, half of that shit is fake. Half of that shit ain't even real. Half of the people not even living the life that they portray online. But because it looks so glamorous online, we beat ourselves up and be like, oh, we need to do better. We're not doing enough. We're stuck here because we procrastinate too much. We're stuck here because we're not motivated enough. We need to get our life together. And then sometimes it can push you into a depression, all by looking at what somebody else is doing on the internet. And the internet is fake as hell. That's just point blank period. The internet is fake. So let's get that out of our head. I started a fast about a couple days ago. I think I'm on day 2, day 3. I can't remember, but I'm doing a fast where I am cutting out social media. I'm cutting out drinking and different things like that. I want to have a clear mind. I want to have a clear heart, moving forward. And I say that this is forever. This is literally just me fasting to get closer to God, to get some movement going, and the times where I will be, because y'all, I'm just gonna be very transparent. Sometimes I used to just sit and scroll on TikTok, just scroll. I feel like a lot of us do it. Just sit and scroll and just laugh, look at other people living their lives and stuff like that. I used to be big on Instagram, but I'm not really into Instagram like that no more. Like, I get on there, but it's not as much as I am on TikTok. And I feel like it was drowning me out from, I'm spending 2-3 hours on social media. I can be spending those 2-3 hours editing a video, recording a video, reading a book, doing a workout, going for a walk, meditating, praying, talking to God. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get closer to God. And so that's what my fast is for, to really just get closer to God and really just be able to hear him, because I just feel like I'm so drowned out with what's going on social media. And what's the newest trend that's out, and you get what I'm saying, what's going viral and different things like that. Like, I'm so into like social media that I have fallen short from being in tune with God and being in tune with myself. So sometimes you gotta have self-discipline. Sometimes you got to have accountability and sit down with yourself and say, girl, a boy, if you're a boy, this ain't it. This ain't how we finna be living. And you gotta get up and you gotta make that first step to becoming a better version of yourself, for real. The second thing that I feel that would help us is finding something new that brings us happiness, you know. Instead of doing like our old hobbies, of course, stick to your hobbies. If that's something that you let her do it. But add on a new hobby. It's always room for new things in your life. You know, maybe take a Pilates class, take up poetry, take pottery. I done went PPP, okay? No, but take up a new hobby. You know, go on a hike or do something that brings you a new type of joy, you know, instead of doing the same old things. Like me and my sister, speaking of pottery, me and my sister was talking like yesterday, and we were talking about taking a pottery class and taking aerial silks class. That's where they have like the silk sheets coming down from the ceiling. I have to put up a video if I can find one. But yeah, we're talking about doing that. We're also starting our little book club, and she sent me a book to order. It's called The Court of Thorns and Roses. So I'm gonna order it on Amazon. We found it on Amazon last night. So I'm gonna go ahead and order that book, and we're definitely gonna get into that. Another book that I'm reading is The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel. I cannot pronounce his last name, so I just say Don Miguel. But it's a pretty good book. I really like it. If you guys have read A Court of Thorns and Roses, definitely let me know if y'all like the book or not. But yeah, definitely doing new things to bring you a different type of happiness. I feel like it's always, like I said, it's always room for new things in your life. You know, it's always room to find new joys in life and find new peace. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to do here. So another thing, along with fasting, isolating yourself sometimes is really good to isolate yourself, to get away from. Not saying to become like this person that never go outside and always sit in their house and just go to work and come home. I'm not saying that. I'm saying instead of, you know, hanging out a lot, maybe take some of that time to yourself. Take some of that time to sit and meditate, journal. You know, take time to yourself to pour into yourself, because it's a lot of people, like, I have a small problem with it. A lot of us are like people pleasers and feel like we need to make this other person happy, and no matter how it makes us feel, and you have to get out of that. You cannot always be a people pleaser. It is okay to say no. If your friends want to go out one weekend and instead of going out, you sit in the house and you draw, or you sit in the house and simply just listen to some music, pour you a cup of wine and chill and relax. Make you a bubble bath, read you a book in the bath. You know what I'm saying? Set you some candles up. You know, spend that time with yourself. Get back into yourself. It is always good to pour into yourself, because a lot of times we spend most of our time pouring into other people and trying to help other people and be there for other people. And when you need somebody to be there for you, who? You know, sometimes you have to be that person to be there for you. Sometimes you have to pick your own self up. Sometimes you have to motivate your own self to keep going and to get out of that rut. You get what I'm saying? So definitely isolation is good. Like I said, don't go into vampire mode and not coming outside and just want to be in and dark. No. We're not isolating ourselves like that. We're isolating ourselves for the good, journaling, talking to God, spending that time with ourselves, pouring into ourselves and different things like that, honey. Okay? So another thing is routine. Find a routine. I have recently started a morning routine and a night routine. And when I tell you my morning routine, I'll do a video on my morning routine, but it kind of consists of me just taking some vitamins. I have always been a person that wanted to take vitamins, but I hate taking pills, and I don't like the taste of vitamin gummies. So like my friend, she has, and if you see this video, hey girl, my friend, she takes like 5 different pills for her vitamins, and I can't just, that's just too much. So I did find some vitamins. It's called Habit, and it's like 23 plus vitamins and minerals all into one capsule. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it does give me energy. It just makes me feel good taking my vitamins. I take vitamins, I do a little skincare routine, wash my face and different things like that. And yeah, of course you gotta brush your teeth. Of course, that's a part of everybody's morning routine. And I'm trying to add working out into my morning routine and also journaling into my morning routine, just to take that time to myself. Even if I have to get up a little bit earlier than my kids and my boyfriend to spend that time alone and spend that time with God, I'll do that, you know? So that is something that I am trying to find my way into while fasting. So I will definitely keep y'all updated on how that is going. Y'all gonna see everything, I promise. So yeah, definitely a routine. I also started a night routine, like after the shower, just doing like some skincare and different things like that, you know? So I definitely get into a routine. It doesn't matter what type of routine, but I feel like a routine brings discipline. If you know, no matter how tired you are, no matter how fast you got to get out of this house to go to do whatever, if you know, no matter what, I have to do this routine. No matter what, no matter if I'm tired, no matter if I'm sad, no matter if I'm rushing, I have to do this routine. That will bring discipline. So definitely find your routine to do, y'all. Y'all, I promise we gonna get this. 2024, it's up, okay? 2024, we are reinventing ourselves. We're becoming the baddest of the bad. You get what I'm saying? And we're becoming more confident. We are becoming more motivated. We're getting our shit done. Not procrastinating, not being lazy, not saying, oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, No, we're doing it right then and right there. Another thing that I have started is a to-do list. Because I kind of suffer with a little bit of ADHD. So my mind just go. It just be going. It just be going. You get what I'm saying? So I just started writing the things that I need to do in my notes. And I just check them off. I don't put a date on it. I don't, unless it needs a date, but I don't put a date on it. I just write it down. Oh, I need to do this. Let me write that down. I need to do this. Let me write that down. And I just go through checking it off. If I have time to do this, let me go ahead and get it done. Let me go ahead and check that off my list. You know, so I'm not just adding stuff and not checking nothing off. I think that a to-do list definitely is helping me out. But we would definitely keep up with that. I wanna get a planner. I think I'm gonna end up getting a planner, but I don't really know yet. For right now, we're gonna go off of my phone. Baby steps, okay? We're not making no leaps and jumps. This is a marathon. This is not a race, okay? And lastly, just getting out of that lack mindset, that always complaining about something, always looking at the glass as half empty instead of half full. Just going through life being like, I'm broke, just negative. Get out of that. Get out of that. All of us do it. We get to a point where everything seems to be going wrong in our life, and all we can think about is what's going wrong. What do I have to do next? Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? You get yourself in a rut that way too. We're trying to keep from getting depressed. Okay? Even if you are one of those people that feel like you complain a lot, try to, with every complaint, try to find something good in it. For example, like, oh, I don't have the money. So I just have to put gas in my car, or I just have to get something to eat. So now I'm broke. I don't have no money. First of all, you're not broke. Okay? Broke is a mindset. Get out of that. You're not broke. You're pretty rich. Your check just haven't cleared yet. You're not broke. But saying like, oh, I don't have no money, like I just had to pay my light bill, or I just had to get gas, or I just had to do this, do that. Okay, but you got gas in your car. You got food. You got lights. Your lights is on. Okay, you might have about $5 left after you had to do all that, but at least you were able to pay that. Because there's some people that's not even able to put gas in their car, don't even have a car to put gas in. It's some people that don't know what the fuck they're gonna eat. It's some people lights is off at their house. Probably don't even have a house to have lights. You know, so try to get out of like that lack mindset. Try to find the good in every bad is what I'm trying to say. But like I said, all 2024, the rest of 2024, just because it's second quarter, don't mean that you can't start, baby. Don't mean that you can't start. Let's start getting motivated. We're gonna push through this, even in the hard times when we don't feel like doing it, baby. We're gonna get it done. Because at the end of the day, it's all about reinvesting ourselves. It's all about becoming a better version of ourselves. All 2024, we're working on ourselves. And we're not letting nobody or nothing disturb our peace, okay? So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Comment down below some book suggestions if you have some books or some different hobbies. If you find a new hobby that you like to do, let me know, because I'm open to all of it. I want to try new things. Like, I think I want to do like a new hobby every month. Just try something new every month, and maybe that way find something that can become a consistent hobby. You guys got this. We all got this. And I'll see you guys in the next Mindset Monday. No, I'll see y'all in my next video, which is going to be a vlog. So y'all definitely check that out. Love you guys. Bye.
Found some real and rare, ain't think they made both. Fantasize, I'm trying to grant all of your wishes, babe. You can tell me it's only me, I see it in your face. And you smile, don't say you down if you ain't really down. Come around when you quit the circus, I ain't for the clown.